Yeah. Oh, we're good. We are good. What's up, everyone? Maxwell Ventura of Douglas Elliman. Today we're talking about Senate Bill 9, SB9, which deals specifically with residential lot splits and building 2 units. First, let's talk about building 2 units on a single family zone lot. So this cannot be in a historic district. There can be no demolition to the housing if it's subject to lower income, rent control, or if there has been a tenant occupying the residence within the last 3 years. This is applicable only to urban areas, and there cannot be more than 25% demolition to the exterior walls. However, some exceptions apply. Also keep in mind, this is a state bill, and so local agencies, meaning cities or counties, may impose their own restrictions. However, they must allow minimum 800 square feet per each unit. There are no additional setbacks on top of the current jurisdiction. Parking requirements are going to stay the same, but remember, if you're within a half mile of a transit area, so those TPA areas, that you do not have to supply additional parking, and that's the majority of the San Diego metro area. This is absolutely going to prohibit short-term rentals, building a second unit on a residentially zoned lot, and this is also going to prohibit the building of ADUs, which is essentially what you're doing in the first place, is you're building a second primary dwelling unit on your single family zone lot. Okay, moving on. Now we're going to talk about lot splitting. It's taking a single family zoned residence, essentially turning it into 2 parcels. So, number 1, again, this cannot be in a historic district. You need to have approximately equal sized lots. They're not allowing for more than a 60-40 ratio. Both parcels need to be above 1,200 square feet at the very minimum, because again, that's a pretty small lot to begin with. No demolition of housing. This is the same as the building 2 units. If rental control, low income housing, and if the tenant has occupied the residence within the past 3 years. And also, the lot cannot have been previously subdivided. Okay, and also, just like before, the local agencies, meaning cities or counties, can impose their own objective standards on top of the state rules. However, parking is going to stay the same, right? And if you're within a half mile of public transit, you are not required to supply additional parking. You may be required to provide a public access right-of-way. Not only that, the owner of these lot splits has to occupy one of them for at least 3 years as their primary residence. And again, this is also going to prohibit short-term rentals. So neither of these 2 parcels may be used for short-term rentals. Also keep in mind that the California Coastal Commission jurisdiction is still going to apply, which will, it's just another layer essentially of rules on top of all of this. So the majority of the CCC is going to be west of the 5, and then as it cuts down past Metro, it's really the 805, so all west of that. And then you're still going to have some exemptions via specific areas: farmland, wetlands, very high fire areas, flood zones, even earthquake zones, unless they adhere to the seismic restrictions. So there's a number of exemptions. If you have any more questions about SB9, feel free to reach out. I have a number of quick guides and slide decks that come right from the California Association of Realtors that I'd be happy to share with you. Thank you so much. Make it a great day, and I will talk to you soon.